Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, October 16, 2012, and yes, technically it's still Tuesday for me. It's 11:15 p.m. and today here in the US it's Boss's Day apparently. I totally forgot about that. But as a result, I'm going to do the boss tag for my number 2 tag today. There are 3 questions and I will try not to make this too terribly long and painful. Question number 1. What job or work were you doing when you have where you had the best boss? I have had, 2 jobs in my lifetime. My first job was for Burger King back in my high school days. My second job is where I'm working now. I've been there 23 and a half, 24 and a half years now. Have mercy. But the job I currently have, even though I have complained and complained about it, I guess I have to say that the boss that I have right now is probably one of the better ones that I can remember. So, and what type of work do I do right now? It's IT, information technology, level 2 or 3 tech support. I'm not sure what I am, I guess, technically, but support Microsoft Office products, SharePoint, Outlook. I do some development on our SharePoint portal site, but not a ton. At least not, especially not a ton right now. My latest project is archiving our Outlook archiving. We're looking to move it to the Exchange server rather than locally. Anyway, that's not part of the boss tag, so I will move on. Question number 2. So, what makes your best boss your best boss? Or, yeah, why do you feel what makes a good boss? Well, my particular boss I have right now, I think what makes him a great boss is the fact that he's a family man, and so he is flexible to those with families, and he seems fair, typically. And he has, actually, he has HR background, so he used to be in HR, and I think that really helps in his management position. So, personality, doesn't nitpick, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I guess that's it for that. Number 3. Tell us about the worst boss you've had. Oh, have mercy. Must somebody remind me to think of that? Good Lord, I will say that, yes, there was a time with my present employer, and at that time I was in a department called word processing, which, does not exist anymore. So I want to say it was maybe 15 years ago or so. Maybe between 10 and 15 years ago. I don't know exactly, but let me just say that this woman was, oh my gosh, a nightmare. She was a nightmare to me. And the co-worker I had on the team at that time, the other full-timer, it didn't help that she was also very difficult for me to work with. So I felt very picked on, and I was very picked on in my opinion. Prior to her, all of my performance reviews were great. I mean, aside from the fact that I was late a lot, but as far as the performance and the, work habits, work ethic, whatever, I always had good reports. So, anyway, this boss came along, and I'll tell you what, I swear she had a vendetta against me or something, and I don't know if it's because I didn't wear makeup or what, but man. And I know this is wrong, and you know, I feel bad about it now, but I called her, not to her face, but like Pocahontas Barbie, because she was just, she was she was a beautiful girl, I'll say that, or a beautiful woman. She had really long black hair, and she wore beautiful skirts, and you know, she was very fashionable. Lots of makeup though, lots of makeup and heavy perfume, and not that that has anything to do with her performance, but yeah. So, and back then I was overweight, you know, still. I mean, I'm still overweight, but I was even worse. Um, but she treated me quite unfairly, in my opinion. And there was one time where she called me into her office, and I came back to my desk just kind of crying. I threw my pencil and notebook at the desk, and I was this close to walking out of that place for good. I mean, this close, because I was so angry, and I just couldn't believe it. But I had little kids at home, and I didn't have another job to take its place, so I did not walk out. Um, and so instead, though, I went back to after I walked the building and kind of took a breather, I went back to my desk, got out all my previous performance reviews, highlighted all the parts that said positive things, you know, and everything, and I proceeded to go to HR and make an appointment, and so things got turned around. I got taken back off positive discipline, and yeah, she had to apologize to me and everything. So that was such a horrible experience, and I just was so grateful when she chose to move on and leave the company. Um, anyway, so that is it. Thank goodness that my boss is okay now, and I know that I have pissed and moaned, bitched and complained about my current job, but I will have to admit that I think a big part of that is my whole midlife issue, anxiety, depression, and whatnot playing a part, and attitude, a lot of it, and you know, and coworkers. So a lot of things, but my current boss is not that bad, and my current job isn't completely horrible all the time either. So anyway, that's it, the boss tag. If you feel like playing along, go for it. Alright, and we'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday. And yeah, I'll be probably talking about my appointment. And we'll see. Try not to be nervous. Okay, love you guys. Peace, love, smiles. Keep smiling, keep laughing. Do it. And kisses. Bye-bye.